All right, just two postseason games on the menu around the NHL tonight, and here to preview everything in a fun little segment we call Opening Face-Off is Rotowire's Paul Bruno and AJ Scholz. Paul, Toronto holding a 2-1 lead over Montreal. Who is your favorite DFS play in this game?
You know what? In such a small slate, you have to go with the winning goalie in a game where you don't expect the opposition to score much, if at all. And yesterday I pointed out that Montreal Canadiens have scored more than 2 goals only 3 times in their last 9 games. Well, after last night, you can make that 10, and you'll make it 11 after tonight's game. I think I'd take Jack Campbell for $8,100 as the most important DFS play in this game.
All right, AJ, game 4 between Montreal and Toronto. Who's your guy?
I'm actually going to look to the other side of the ice, and I'm going to look at Cole Caufield. You know, he's coming in at 7,000 in the showdown, 10.5 if you want to captain him, 4,500 in the classic slate there. Didn't score in game 3, but he had 3 shots on net, almost 3.5 power play minutes. This kid is going to get plenty of opportunities, no hesitation about shooting it. I'll take it even a step further here. He's plus 275 as an anytime goal scorer tonight. That's 8th best among all the players in this game.
All right, yeah. Let's go dive even deeper here into the sportsbook side. You got a favorite bets for game 4 of this series, AJ?
Yeah, outside of the Caufield player prop I just mentioned here, I'm going straight up money line in this one, and that's the Habs at plus 148. It's tremendous value when you consider how closely matched these teams are, game 2 notwithstanding. And I think if you're taking Montreal in this game at all, I think you have to take the under here at minus 118. As Paul said, Montreal doesn't score a ton. If this game hits over 5.5 goals, it's almost no way that the Habs are the winner. So I'm doubling down on both of those, get the value for the money line and take the under as kind of a stack, if you will.
Paul, what's the bet for this game on the DK Sportsbook you like?
Look, I don't like the over-under. I don't like the money line, and so I'm looking for a prop bet here. The teams have played 2 very close checking games, as AJ's pointed out, out of the 3 total. And tonight we're on back-to-back nights, so I'm looking for it to be another grinder-type game where a grinder-type player emerges. And the guy who best fits the bill for me is Zach Hyman of the Leafs. He plays a regular shift with the big boys on the first line and the first line on the power play as well. And around the club, he's known as the king of the empty net goal. And that could be a situation where it makes it very, very easy for me to collect when I take him. Just score a goal tonight at plus 188.
We've also got game 5 here, guys, between Nashville and Carolina. This series tied at 2. Who's going to crack your lineup from this one, Paul?
You know what? In a limited slate, selecting the big guns is key, obviously, but grabbing the productive foot soldiers is just as important. So I look at Jordan Staal as a great value play tonight. He got 3 goals and 1 assist in the 4 games played in this set and has thrown 13 shots on goal in the series so far. I like all of that, noting also that he centers a potent first power play unit and will only cost you $4,500 for all of that.
AJ, what about you?
Like, I think you have to pay up to captain Sebastian Aho in this game in showdown and absolutely get him into your classic lineups as well. Yes, it's a big price tag to pay for him all around, but look, you go back all the way into their final 2 regular season games, which were also against the Predators. Aho has put a ridiculous 29 shots on net. That's, obviously just south of 5 per game over that stretch. That's a fantastic floor. Yeah, sure, he's got just the 3 goals to show for it right now, but Carolina's heading back home in this one. If you're looking for some value, at least consider Nino Niederreiter as well. The offense hasn't been there with just 1 point in the series, but he did register 4 shots in game 4. He gets power play opportunities as well, is on the second line with Vincent Trocheck, and it feels like just a matter of time for him.
Oh, AJ, what about your favorite bet in this game?
Well, I got to stick with Aho here to score a goal at plus 143. The aforementioned Niederreiter comes in at plus 188 to score a goal. That's 3rd best of anybody in this game. But really, my favorite bet across the board is actually Aho with 2 or more points at plus 185. Look, for my money, if I'm going to use the guy in DFS, why not try and double down and take him in player props as well? So Aho is all my money on him tonight.
Okay, Paul.
You know what? Oftentimes there's great value on players of the underdog team. So tonight I'm looking at the Preds' Michael Granlund after seeing him tally 3 points over the last 2 games and knowing that the guy's a streaky scorer. And if this club has any hopes of extending this series and doing well tonight, he has to play a big role. And he's primed for that. He's left winger on their top power play unit as well as centering their second scoring line at even strength. That should give him ample opportunity to hit the score sheet with a goal and pay out at 330.